This is kind of an open conversation, personal experience, and I hope you will share yours after the end of this video. Recently, very recently, social media became my worst enemy. Okay, this is special, not the usual type of content that I share here. I kind of improvised, so there will be a lot of cuts. I don't want this video to last an hour. Isn't it great to be a photographer these days? What a great time to be alive. Something that I read here and there. Someone said it 25 years ago, people say it now, and I believe that someone will say it in 25 years from now. Things change, not always for the better. Technology moves and evolves really fast, and it's supposed to make our lives easier, better. But is it really? Concerning photography, it's amazing what our cameras can do these days compared to not so long ago. And still, when you look online, there are still tons and tons of crappy images. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Tumblr, Flickr, 500px, and so on, all these wonderful platforms made or not made for photographers, platforms that we use to promote our businesses and also to share our beautiful art. And I guess that our generation is really lucky to be able to do that. No more frontiers, no more barriers. We can talk and have conversations with the world, share our thoughts like I'm doing right now with my YouTube videos. But we have come to a point where all this is too much information, too fast. What was once a wonderful tool that was supposed to bring us together, now separates us. The premise was good, but somewhere down the road, we took the wrong turn. We live in a world of likes, shares, and subscribe, and we are hungry for recognition and praises. We want the world to see us. We want to grow our businesses, and to have a massive presence online, we must follow certain rules. I started to have doubts on the quality of my work because of the lack of engagement and likes on some of my posts on Instagram. The success of some of the images that I shared influenced the work that I developed and created. I basically became one of these creators that created for their fan base. Success in what you're worth is associated to the number of subscribers that you have and followers that you have online. I've lost contracts, opportunities because I didn't have enough followers on my Instagram account. But what about the quality of my work? Wasn't I experienced enough to do the job? Now the number of followers on all these platforms is an indicator of whether or not you exist in this industry and even in the world. Yeah, people now choose the destination of their vacation according to their Instagram potential. It may sound like a caricature, but I've heard so many stories of creators, photographers, videographers sharing the same experience. Once you get into this race, you might not even realize what's going on. Some quit, some fall into depression, and don't even remember why they got into photography in the first place. We automatically put ourselves into competition against other photographers. We compare our work to other photographers daily. We devaluate our work because he or she got the job and you didn't get it. This degrades our relationship with others and nourishes a well-known enemy, jealousy. I've read that a teenager spends roughly 3 hours on social media. The average person spends 6 hours daily on the web. How can it not change the way we behave with each other? How can it not change the way we think, the way we create? One thing is for sure, these platforms push us to consume more, and they, of course, manipulate the way we consume. Industries have been doing this for years. It's not new, I know, but I believe it has become worse because we spend a lot of time on screens. Even if you remove ads, commercials from Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Look closely at the people you follow, the images you look at every day, the videos. There are also ads, sponsored videos. I mean, a few years ago, they were a little more subtle. Now they don't even hide. So whether we like it or not, the thousands of images that are shoved down our throats, they will change the way we see the world around us. They will change the way we create our work. When was the last time you picked up a camera and just went out there to shoot for fun? When was the last time you made a project for you, for yourself? And then you can, of course, share your work online. Sharing your work on social media platforms isn't a bad thing, but don't do it and don't create any images to please your audience online. This won't lead you anywhere. I've made this mistake. This is why I believe I see a lot of photographers out there that share the same tastes. They color grade their images the same way. They have almost the same ideas. They basically do the same work. Going for the trends is the best way to blend in the crowd and thus never stand out. There are also these crazy Instagrammers that are ready to risk literally their lives to make the ultimate selfie on top of skyscrapers. These people think they're taking risks with their art and that they are original for that. And on the other side, there's the other extreme, the ones that want to play it safe. Going for the safe, tight crop and the obvious, tasteless, centered composition with a half-naked lady. Because of course, that's all we want to see on Instagram. We all are different and we all chose photography for different reasons. And we started making photography at different times in our lives. We live in different parts of the world. We eat, breathe, walk, speak differently. We are unique, and that's what makes us interesting. That's what makes our world interesting. Trying to be original, that's what we try to do, but we can never be original. But trying to be original is finding a way to translate, to communicate our uniqueness into our art. The task is daunting and we know we might never get there, but what's interesting and what's exciting about all this is the journey. I've said it before, sometimes we have to take a break from all this noise, from social media. Not only for your business, but in life in general. Step away from social media from time to time. It is not as important as you think. I lost so-called opportunities and jobs in the past because of the lack of followers on my account. But in reality, I avoided working with people that didn't value and respect my work. Social media platforms can be great tools to communicate. They are awesome if you use them correctly, if you're able to step back, if you're not addicted. But keep in mind that life is out there. All the answers to your questions are out there, far from your screens. Don't let social media define you as an artist. Don't let it define you as a person. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Please share your personal thoughts and experience in the comments below. And until then, you know the song. Please have a good one.